incredible beginning of Oliver James Hill's life.
Congratulations.
But it's the end of a very long journey for his parents. Come on. Maria and James had been trying for a baby for 2 years when they decided to seek help.
So we'd gone to GP and I had some blood tests and you had some tests done, and that's where we found that we'd need referring for fertility.
James had a blockage, meaning they could never conceive naturally.
Well, yeah, I were devastated over it, really. Everybody thinks it's your God-given right to have children. You go through life planning and it wants to be that.
They were referred to the Yorkshire Fertility Clinic, where doctors began the long process of IVF. The first 2 attempts failed.
We just hugged each other and just said it'll happen. It will happen.
I think that might be his little coming home outfit.
And on the 3rd attempt, it did. At 6 weeks, a scan confirmed it.
We were just crying, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we saw our heartbeat. We were just like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Calendar was there when they heard that heartbeat again at Huddersfield Royal Infirmary.
Okay, so baby's heartbeat here. Yeah?
Yeah. It's just reassuring and check when we come in. It's nice to see him. Oh, a little miracle.
It's a wide fertility service that we provide across the whole of West Yorkshire.
And Oliver is just one of hundreds of little miracles that are born every year thanks to the Yorkshire Fertility Clinic.
I think about 15-20 years ago we would have had limitations in the treatment that we could offer to couples such as Maria, but the technologies that have improved have allowed couples like Maria and her husband to get pregnant.
Hello. Thousands of childless couples could soon be given free fertility treatment on the NHS.
Maria's doctor says those improvements were only possible because the NHS began funding it back in 2003.
So the NHS is crucial in funding research, but also the NHS is important because it provides treatment for couples who otherwise would be unable to afford treatment.
Yeah, not long. What are you going to do with it?
The NHS has already played an important part in Maria's life for the past 15 years.
You just need to see that condition is next in clinic.
She's a lung cancer specialist in the same hospital in which she's due to give birth. Like her doctor, she knows its value.
This is a huge gift for us for the IVF, but obviously in my line of work, patients needing life-saving treatment, life-prolonging treatment. Without that, and I know the cost of drugs is huge. So without that NHS, it's just not, you just can't imagine it.
And on the 22nd of June, at the same hospital Maria helped save those lives, she brought a new one into the world.
We're having the cesarean because there's still breech. So yeah, this is where our journey now. Get to meet our baby in
Can't wait.
3 hours.
Is that alright? Yeah. I'll have a quick feel and have a listen. Is that alright?
Yeah. After a few checks, it was time to walk to theatre.
Do you feel the pulse right here? Yeah.
Then at 12 minutes to 10...
You are ready for school! You are ready for school! Oh, hello! Congratulations! Congratulations, guys!
After a minute, baby Oliver's brought over.
Can I bring Mum just to see if you're having...
Yeah.
But there's slight concern that he isn't crying. But after some attention... Oliver is handed back to his mum.
Sorry, Jake.
What did you say? £8?
Just under £9.
A couple of hours later and Daddy's on duty.
Yeah, I think he's got dog's nose.
And time for a final thought before they take their new son home.
Think it would have been possible without the NHS?
No. They've just done... I don't even know what words to say. No, I think we're just so grateful.
Yeah.
5 years we've been waiting for you, mister.